Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of LeJit Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Rio One.
I'm Ken K.
Back with another. You see, the green screen is no longer. Peek into my office here. We're back, not in the not in the best of shapes. We are here.
Want to tell the people how your week went?
It was going so well. It was going splendiferous. It was so good up until Sunday morning. On my way home from work, I stopped by, get some food, breakfast, and I'm driving down the road, and there's a little section of the road where you make a U-turn. It's a 2-lane road. One, cars going in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to make the U-turn. As I'm turning, all I hear is like a car swerving, and that was it. I got hit. I got directly hit on the driver door side. The impact pushed the car forward, so I had to quick thinking, had to swerve the car immediately and end up going into a ditch. No crazy injuries, nothing crazy, not that I know of. I am feeling the effects of damn back is killing me, my leg, my whole body hurts in general, really, but nothing crazy. I couldn't get out the driver door. The whole driver's side of the car was messed up, so I had to climb out the other side. Car is totaled. I have no car right now. I ain't been able to go to work. I mean, so crazy part about it.
Are you traumatized?
Nah, that's crazy because all this stuff that's been happening to me this year, bruh. It's damn, it just feels I don't know. It's crazy though. I almost got hit by a plane this year. Niggas think I'm joking about. I almost got hit by a fucking plane this year, bruh. And it's what? You know what I mean? And thank God there was no car coming from the opposite direction at the time he hit me. Because I think if another car would have hit me, it would have probably been, I wouldn't be here. So, count your blessings.
Was the lady? Was it a lady, a guy?
It was a guy. It was a guy. No, it's crazy part, man. As I'm in a daze in the car, trying to collect myself, the dude comes up to the driver's side, and he's like, "Man, you know what you did wrong?"
Wait. The driver said that?
Yeah.
Wow, you got a lot of nerve, buddy.
It's thank God I don't have a pistol on me. I would have shot. I would shoot you. You know what I mean?
You don't know what you did wrong. Wow.
I was like, what?
So you really tried to blame it on you? That's crazy.
They did blame it on me. That's the crazy part. At the end, when everything all said and done, I'm like, there's no way. You know what I mean? And the cop comes to me. He's like, yeah. So here's the information for today. He's like, oh, unfortunately, you have to issue a citation to who's at fault. I was like, so you gave him the citation, right?
Right.
He's like, nah. He's like, well, unfortunately, we had to put you at fault. I said, how you put me at fault if it's a 2-lane road and I'm making a U-turn? He should be behind me. Anybody who's behind the car should see a car slowing down, preparing to make a turn, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He swerved to avoid, I guess when he looked up, he probably was like, "Oh shit!" Or you hit my driver's side. If anything, you would have rear-ended me.
The only way I can say that they say that it's your fault is if it had like a sign that say yield to oncoming traffic or something.
Nope, nothing, bruh. And the officer's explanation to me was, well, whoever makes the U-turn is at fault. What kind of explanation is that, bro?
What kind of logic is that?
Like, I was like, if I stopped suddenly, he would have rear-ended me. That you could put me at fault for. But I'm literally slowed down, damn near at a stop to make a U-turn. And I got hit on my driver's side. That should let you know that this dude was not paying attention. I said, he was speeding because the impact of the car. Like, he fucked my shit up. Like, you had to be speeding. 2, like, you weren't paying attention, bro. Because if you were paying attention and I did suddenly stop, you would have swerved right into the grass over there to avoid me. But you swerved left where I'm turning.
That's crazy that he just automatically got out the car and automatically just put you at fault.
He's like, you know what you did wrong, bro? Hey, what?
What did he say? That's crazy.
Like, golly, bro. So they put me at fault. They hit me with a citation. All this and that.
That's wild. I know you're upset. You were upset.
Oh, I'm heated. But I try not to let things. Because you let things get to you, you take it out on other people. So I try not. I've been chilling. People at work understand. So I told both jobs. It's speaking of which, one, the job that I'm close to like aborting here.
Yeah.
Called me yesterday. It was like, we told you about the travel thing. We got a thing coming up. And I think it's at Ocala or something like that. He was like, if you're feeling better by then, this shit's like tomorrow. You know what I mean? I was like, what, my nigga? I said, I'm still hurting. I know you hear the shit on my phone. What? I was like, bruh. I say, depending on the circumstances of how I got to go about getting me a new car and shit, like, y'all might get a rude awakening here soon. And I never agreed on that travel shit, so I don't know where that's coming from, bro.
Wow. Well, is to stay there?
Yeah, I'm going there. He said it's like 4 weeks.
So you never agreed? Well, are they asking you or telling you to go?
He basically was like, no. He was basically asking me if I want to do it, but he was basically telling me that I agreed to the travel thing, whole travel thing. And I didn't agree to this travel thing. I was like, let me see what's up with this other job, see where they're going, what direction they're heading, and I get back to it. And then I was like, y'all got to tell me how much I'm making. Like, I'm not gonna just go accept this job and I get paid like less than what I'm doing now.
Like it ain't more or something, yeah.
I was like, let me see what that. And then when I talked to the other job, they was just like, hit your boy with a raise. So it's like, yeah, we're giving y'all a raise in October. So
you still don't know when your return date is?
For what?
Going back to the jobs.
I'm trying to go back Thursday. Like Thursday. I don't know about the other one, man, but because it's like that's physical labor. You feel me? That's moving in and out, carrying heavy stuff. I don't know if I got that in me right now.
That's funny. So neither one of the jobs sounded disappointing when you disappointed when you told them something.
I didn't one was just more like, you all right, picking up on me and stuff like that. The other one was like hopefully you're all right, this and that, and you let us know when you're ready. if I ever let you know I'm ready.
Keyword if.
Let you know. Yeah, that's my week has been. My year has been kind of.
Sounds fun.
Wonder. These things seem to happen every couple months. I wonder what November has in store for me.
I don't know. Maybe a ship.
Just a big ass boat. For some reason, a big ass boat just.
That's the target. Hit him.
I need to stop talking shit about the government and stuff because apparently,
they're watching.
Yeah, that's crazy though. So many like near-death experiences. I had to ask myself too. I was like, "Am I in Final Destination? Like, am I in one of those movies? Like, I'm part of it, and I don't know I'm part of it."
He's on to us. Get one of them texts from the FBI. He's on to us.
But the fact that like nothing crazy happened, like I didn't break a bone or nothing like that, that's insane to me. I got hit like on my left side, so I thought if anything, I said, "Oh, my knee is done for." I was like, "That's the bad knee." I was like, "That shit's got to be done for."
You said he was going like really fast.
Yeah, but the weight, as hard as he hit me, but he had to be doing like 20, probably 30 over the speed limit.
Your fault.
Yeah, somehow I spoke to my insurance and I told them too. I was like, if y'all just do y'all investigation and look into the matter, y'all gonna see it. Like, there's no possible.
Hey, well, at least you get a free rental.
And I don't care about none of that. I just wish this shit never happened, bro. And because I'm at fault, my insurance is gonna go up.
That's true. So it's like the cop determines who's at fault.
That's what I said. I was like, so you just what factors? I asked him. I said, what factor did you make to put me at fault? He was just like, oh, according to, I don't know if he said according to Florida law or not. He was just like, oh, whoever's making the U-turn usually put at fault.
Is usually put at fault. Interesting.
Like, man, that's a vague statement. Like, that shit, you gotta go more in depth and explain that shit to me because that don't make sense. So if somebody's making a U-turn in a car, intentionally sees that person making a U-turn and speeds up just to hit them, that U-turn car is at fault anyway because they're making a U-turn. I don't understand it.
Oh, bullshit.
So if I'm in my rinky-dink car and I see a car making a U-turn and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't want to be in the rinky-dink car no more. I'm gonna get me a new car. I'm gonna just speed up and hit the U-turn car and be like, hey, they was making a U-turn. It's their fault. Now time to get me in this 2020.
You know what's crazy, Pipe? Probably they'll change it. Like, you saw him coming. You should have slowed down.
Oh, but the guy who behind me didn't see me. Like, what? And you know what he told me too? Because it's like a Publix right there on the right. He was like, yeah, man, if I was you, I would have just had turned into the Publix and turn back out. I was like, that's not what this road's here for. You know what I mean?
Like, well, thank God you're not me.
I was like, that's not what the purpose of these cones are here for, sir.
If I were you, well, you're not me.
Yeah. Officer. It is what it is. Hurting. I'm here. I'd rather be here and hurting than not here at all. So
it's tough. Prayers up for Rio in the chat. Check.
Nah, man, I'm here, so you ain't know. Use those for the people who need it.
I have been relatively
living a life. I see.
Not really.
You know, he has time to planning, organize things, and making good money over there. You know,
I am making good money, but I have asked Mr. De Niro to come hoop on this upcoming
and I was fully on board, and then this happens. So, you know, got to see how it plays out, really. But as far as I know, you know, I gotta like give me a rental and all this stuff. And then, like, what if it's like one of those situations where they're like, oh, you can't be doing no physical activity. I mean,
oh, shut it!
I'm just saying,
You could
because I wanted to go hoop yesterday, but I didn't because I was like, what if?
Why you didn't hoop?
Because I was just like, well, one, I didn't have a car.
Oh.
And two, I was just like, what if they're like, it's one of those situations, like, you know, we saw you hooping this and that. You seem to be just okay. You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about your job?
No, like my insurance and stuff like that.
Like, first of all, why are you watching me? Second of all, me hooping has nothing to do with what actually happened. Okay.
Even if I went yesterday, even if I wanted to, I probably would have been like slow moving out there and then been able to like. I was hurting a little bit more yesterday than I am. Actually, I don't know. My leg was hurting a little more yesterday. Today is like my back.
What is this? I don't know. Maybe we just need you to be Tim Duncan. Just go on the post, make your passes. That's all.
Where y'all hooping at anyway?
The same place. Because Preston worked there. It's not that far from me when I'm in Orlando. Eli loves the place because he like how it looks. We just
so y'all gonna be able to get all of us in?
Yeah. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Here we go. I just tell you, we don't. Only way you're gonna be doing a lot of movement is if we play like King of the Court or something, which we bound to do because Preston love to play King of the Court just to work on his one-on-ones. But when we play fives, you ain't even got to do all that moving.
I'm gonna guard the slowest, tubbiest, oldest nigga in the
yeah, it's gonna be at least one old nigga on the team.
Yeah.
You can guard.
I got him, guys.
Like, you sure? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Nah, he looks like a threat out here.
I want him.
But yeah, it was, you know, I'm gonna handle my business, get this rental.
It's good news.
I kind of want to get it tomorrow. I'm thinking about getting it tomorrow.
Yeah, so you can be back for Thursday.
Yeah, that way I can, if I need to go hoop tomorrow, I can go hoop tomorrow as well.
It's tough. That man got hurt.
I did, bro.
Well,
I did.
At least you're in good spirits and you're not severely hurt. Is the good part.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it, man. You know, topic of the day. Kick it off with these sports topics. The NBA are starting to see a surplus of players come out and say they're not getting the vaccine. You know, and most notably, the biggest player to say that is Kyrie. Kyrie being getting a lot of backlash for saying it. The only reason the NBA is trying to make them get the vaccine is because in places like San Francisco and New York, it's mandated for the athletes to have the vaccine. That's the only reason. It's not like the NBA is forcing him. It's literally because the state put those mandates out there. And people mad at Kyrie for not doing it. They even brought up trading him, which is ridiculous.
They beat him.
They talked about trading Kyrie for Ben Simmons. Like, that's a fair trade.
That's a downgrade.
KD had to go in the front office and be like, what the fuck are y'all doing? You know what I mean?
Like, why am I hearing this?
So it's like, it's stupid. Bradley Beal came out yesterday and said he didn't want to get the vaccine. He don't trust it. Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Isaac, a couple of other players. The Warriors the Warriors explored trading Wiggins too, because he said he didn't.
They did. Oh yeah, they did.
And it's like, it's crazy, bro. Like, you say you don't want to do it, and it's like, okay, well, you can't play in home game. They told Wiggins he couldn't play in the home games if he couldn't.
Yeah,
he didn't want to do it.
That's half of what's that?
Yeah, that's 41 games.
Yeah. So
the Warriors also signed two players in like events that was the case. They signed Avery Bradley. They signed this Euro player. I think he's been in the league before. He's actually a good forward. I don't know how they pulled that off, but they ended up signing him.
The Avery Bradley pickup for y'all was pretty good.
That's a good pickup.
Treat him nice how we did. Treat him nice.
Y'all treated him nicely?
We did.
Well, y'all did. He didn't want to go to the bubble.
That was on him. He still got a ring, but hey.
And he didn't want to go. And it's like, people, y'all getting mad. In my opinion, everybody's getting mad at the players. But if you force somebody to do something they don't want to do, at that point, you taking away their rights. At that point, you telling them, doesn't matter what you want to do, we tell you what to do.
This is what you're gonna do. It's like, all right.
Like, imagine if y'all job came to y'all the next day and was like, you know, we want y'all to all start wearing these collars around y'all neck. He like, I ain't finna wear these collars. I ain't no pet. You ain't about to put no collar on me.
Right.
Like, you better wear this collar or you ain't even working here. Like, nah, man. And then the customer's like, why are you making such a big deal about it? Just put on the damn collar.
Well, how about you work here?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So I feel like because it's Kyrie, people just giving him a hard time, bro. I said if it was any other player, I don't think they would have made such a big deal about it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I understand because Kyrie always has problems with the media, hence the reason he doesn't like them.
And he's on his little spiritual thing, so people are like, they want to fuck with him, like they want to mess with him. It's weird, really. You think about it, like, damn, he's not the only person, but y'all gonna zone in on him anyway.
Yeah, I mean, in your opinion, do you think he's gonna end up getting it, or what?
Whenever he felt comfortable, I guess, but like, I don't know. He might miss a few games. You know what I mean?
That's one of those situations. If he misses like the beginning of the season, a few games, or he just decides not to get it at all, just plays home games, people are gonna be like, you know, if he got the vaccine, or the Brooklyn didn't do what they were supposed to do because he didn't get the vaccine. It's like,
it don't help that he's the only player in New York though, because they said all of the Knicks and everybody else on Brooklyn all got their vaccine. So he's the only one in all of New York, only player who don't have the vaccine. So he could play in some road games, except for places that also got the mandate, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like you said, it's up to the players. They have every right to feel how they feel and make the choices that they want to make. But at the same time, if it's going to hinder your money and hinder your team potentially winning, you need to seriously consider rethinking your decision.
Yeah, I don't know. People, because they talked, me and Ricky them talked about it yesterday, and I was just like, bro, once they tell him, nah, you gotta do it, and they force him to do it, then they might as well out that human rights stuff.
I think Bradley Beal was the one that said he's not getting it unless they force him to get it.
And Bradley Beal said, what did he say? He said, he was like, how come people who already got the vaccine are still getting sick? And people were like, man, you so ignorant. Do your research, this and that. But he's
not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong about it. So they don't have this shit down pat. That's for y'all people like watching. They don't have this shit down pat. They don't really know. You know what I mean? These are like, what do you call them? Methods to like hoping to stop the madness. You know, they put out a vaccine, and then when they put out the vaccine, you had the Delta variant come out of nowhere. That was fucking people up. But they don't really know. You know what I mean? It's just one of those situations where you just play it. You play it how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan Isaac and who's it? There's a few other players that I know don't have it by choice, but like I said, if it hits your team and your money, then hey.
I'm not against it. I'm not for it. Like, do what you feel is best for you. Right. Like, I'm gonna let y'all know now. I ain't got it. I don't have the vaccine, but I've never caught COVID. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
I've never had it. Like, I've been around people who have, and I've been around a lot of people, especially playing ball and stuff. I just never caught it. I don't know. It's weird. It's not like I don't believe it, because I know people who caught it. So, yeah. It's weird. Kev's an anti-vaxxer.
Here we go. All right.
They're gonna
These false narratives.
It'll flood your Twitter. We always knew you didn't like to be happy.
Like it's been in my history or something.
Like next he's gonna tell us we don't need the flu shot. Out with him.
Like, well, do you? Get him.
We're gonna cancel him before he even becomes something. Yeah, but that's where the state of the NBA is now. We are literally like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Tip off, so well, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. See what happens. Adam Silver might come out and be like, well, either get it or I get paid.
And if he says that, what? And it's crazy because your number one rivalry, I'm talking about Brooklyn, your number one rivalry is the Lakers. Everybody on the Lakers has their vaccine. And for you to be the one that's probably going to get blamed if y'all don't even make it as far as y'all should.
I'm telling you, it'll take some like convincing, but he'll get it eventually. Because it's tough for him too, because Kyrie don't believe in like medicines no more. So he don't do like traditional medicines because his family is like from that tribe, so they just do everything naturally, natural herbs and all that stuff like that. So it's hard to convince him to like get a vaccine. You got to respect, some people's wishes and beliefs and religions.
Yeah. And like speaking of religion, you saw Andrew Wiggins tried to say it's a religion.
Yeah. Everybody's like, where that say in the Bible?
What religion are you speaking of?
What's this guy talking about? You try to get away with one. That's something a dude would say at like school. He's like, why aren't you doing this and that in PE class? Like, oh, it's against my religion. Like, get your fat ass on that rope and climb that rope.
They hit you with what religion are you again?
Yeah, we thought so, Tubby. Get the climbing.
Now he's upset and trying to find another excuse.
Well, my mom said, I don't see your mom here.
Well, mommy's not here, Tubby.
I'd be a mean teacher, by the way. I'd be fired within the first week.
I couldn't imagine being a teacher.
Like,
especially, well, depending on what grade it is.
Like, put their hands up, like, what do you want, fatty? And that's it.
He called me fatty. Yeah, I did. Tell your mom.
Yeah, you know. All right, this next topic we're gonna move on to. You know, I don't want to talk about it, but I don't care because I warned the people. I knew this would happen, and I warned all the fan base. I told them what was gonna happen, and now they get mad at me in comment sections and whatnot. Listen here, I was right. So, you know.
That's funny.
Get mad at me all you want to, but one of us has to be a realist here. You're not a true fan. Well, you're not a realist, lady. So
shut up, Karen.
So it's like the NFL. You know, the NFL's off to a really good start. You know, these games have been pretty damn good.
Yeah,
damn good game. And you know, you're a Packers fan. You know, y'all are good 2-1 after that bad. Well, now that we know was a really bad start for y'all because the Saints have been horrendous.
Yeah. But
now we know that, okay, that game was kind of like...
That shouldn't be bad. Yeah, that
was me as a Colts fan...
Tell the people how you feel.
I told y'all, like, I said it. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, the Colts got Carson Wentz," and I'm the only one who was on the internet like, "No."
Mr. Carson.
The guy is not a good quarterback. He's mediocre at best, and he's injury prone. He's worse than Ryan Tannehill. I would rather have Tannehill as our quarterback.
Tannehill's a top 10 quarterback.
Nah, he's top 10. Tannehill?
He's top 10 quarterback at number 10.
No, man. Tannehill's mid-level quarterback. He gets the job done. If we're talking the greatest mid-level quarterbacks, at the top would be Eli Manning. Because Eli got the job done like nobody else. Like, how the fuck Eli got 2 Super Bowls?
What about Matt Ryan?
No. He's Matt Ryan is supposed to be a really good quarterback, but there's things about Matt. One, you have to get Matt Ryan a great offensive line because he relies so much on having time in the pocket.
Yeah, because he's not mobile.
2, you got to give him decent receivers. They don't have to be superiorly great. I mean, although he did have one of the best receivers out there. But he showed us, Matt Ryan had a couple 4,000 passing yard seasons. So he's shown us he can be a great quarterback. It's just the Falcons can't put together like a team no more. If you're asking me, I would much rather have Matt Ryan than Carson Wentz. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yes. Yes, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And people was like, oh man, the only reason Carson Wentz is looking bad because the Colts offensive line, they don't want to block for him. There's no excuse. We had Phillip Rivers last season and they blocked for Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers had a lot of time to throw last year. The line doesn't want to block for this guy because he got brought in because of management, because he's tight with management. You know what I mean? He's QB. They just named him QB1. He didn't have to fight for his job or nothing like that. You know, so they're like, this dude's entitled. We don't want to block for him. We'll make this nigga run for his life.
Who's y'all's? Who are y'all 3 lost? Y'all 0-3, right?
Yeah, we're on 3.
So who's your 3 losses to?
The Titans. Who was it? Titans, the Seahawks, and someone else. The second team we lost to is like, okay, we lost to them.
So all y'all losses were like, okay, that's understandable.
No, the Seahawks game was understandable because we do like our defense did everything in that game. In this Titans game, it's like the Titans have one of the best offenses in the NFL right now.
Yeah,
so that's kind of understandable. But our defense is good enough to have like to hold them. It's just our offense couldn't score. So we lost that game 16-25, I believe.
16-25.
Who did we lose to? We lost to the Rams, which is understandable as well.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We lost to the Rams by 3. You know what I mean? Like, our defense keeps us in all these games, bro. We just don't have the quarterback to put points on the board.
So why y'all just don't make a trade?
Because it's like the management, the GM, and all that. They're in love with they got this little friendship with Carson Wentz. That's it. Like, we literally got fucked over by the Eagles.
That's funny.
As I said it, I knew it.
So I want to know, like, what were they expecting to get out of him?
They thought he was gonna be the Carson Wentz from that year the Eagles went to the Super Bowl.
But
like,
he clearly.
What they also don't understand is the Eagles had a great team surrounding him, an all-time great team surrounding him. We have one too, but it's like you got to bring your weight with you. You got to play like how you play. You get hurt after each down. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like you just said that he doesn't get hurt unless y'all block for him.
He gets hurt off of little small things though. He will literally rush. He will literally run for plus yardage, and at the end of running, they're like, Carson Wentz has a sore ankle. He can't play. Like, what? Like, huh?
Yeah, that sucks.
We need to go get Deshaun Watson out of Houston.
What is it gonna take though?
It's gonna. Houston's probably gonna want a lot. They're gonna want some picks. One of our young QBs in return.
Are you willing to depart?
Yeah, we have 2 QBs from Texas. It's like one of them not gonna get to play ever, being on our team. So you gotta let one of them go.
I mean, I'm just like, if y'all trade for Deshaun Watson, and if he just starts getting sacked because y'all O-line don't block for him, we realized it was the O-line, not Carson Wentz.
Yeah, if that's the case, then yes. But it's the same O-line from last year. Nothing's changed. I mean, Phillip Rivers barely got sacked last year. So it's like, clearly, you don't rub your O-line the right way. Look at Dak over there with the Cowboys. They protecting the hell out of Dak. They weren't really doing that last year for Darnold. Not Darnold, but what's his name? He's for the Bears now. Redhead, Andy Dalton.
Oh, Andy Dalton. I'm so used to him being on the Bengals.
So your O-line you gotta get your O-line like fired up to protect you, bro. Like, yeah, we're gonna at all costs make sure our QB good. That's,
So you gotta build that relationship.
And nigga came to the team. I don't think he bought them gifts. You gotta come in, you gotta buy them gifts and stuff like that.
But they gonna be like, oh, you trying to butter us up.
Like, hell yeah, nigga, protect me. There's more where that came from. You protect me, I get this big payday. You get a new truck. How's that sound?
Fair trade.
Sounds good to me. You've been nagging about your wife recently. I can make her disappear. Like what? Nothing. Just move past that.
What'd he say? Yeah, I know it's been a rough thing for you.
Yeah.
But
hopefully our schedule gets lighter though, because these are some tough ass teams. I'm not gonna lie. They hit us with 3 of the toughest teams at the start of it. So hopefully it gets a little lighter. But everybody's good this year. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, there's only like 4 sorry teams. So it's like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough NFL season. There's no clear cut. This person's coming out. That person's coming out, because the Chiefs are last in their division right now. Nobody saw that coming.
I'm not a hater, but I'm just tired of them. That's all.
Yeah,
the Bucs lost to
Chiefs.
The Rams.
Yeah. It was the Rams, which I saw coming. I told people the Rams are a Super Bowl team this year.
They are.
They actually got a top 10 quarterback.
Who's their quarterback?
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford was throwing damn near 4,000 yards without nobody in Detroit. You know what I mean? He had nothing in Detroit. Now he was still putting up numbers. You put him on a team with that line, that run game, those receivers, that defense. What'd you expect?
Yeah, that's a top 10 what's a top 5 defense?
Top 5 defense, top 5 offense. They are gonna be tough to beat. We almost had them. Almost only counts in horseshoes. I mean, but in an interesting NFL season. I think, a lot of y'all, it's hard to keep up with a lot of people. You go on social media and y'all teams change every week. I swear, dude. I had never seen this many Bucs fans, but there's a lot of Bucs fans now.
I can't. Brady just brings the whole crew with him, no matter where he goes.
Sounds familiar?
No, doesn't.
It's all fair.
Anyway.
All right. Moving on, we got I don't know how you quite segue into this. Speaking of all-time greats. Huh? How's that for a segue?
All right. Apparently.
Speaking of all-time greats, you said that an interesting discussion was brought up between 2 all-time great albums. Those were Graduation, Kanye West's Graduation, versus Drake's Nothing Was the Same.
Yep. The question was asked, who had the better third album?
It was tough.
It was tough.
This is tough. This is tough, man. I'm not gonna. Oh my god. How do you stack up the hits?
Yeah. That's one of those personal you can't go wrong either way, but it's like one of those personal favorites type.
I mean, oh my gosh. Oh man, this is like Kanye deep into his sample bag too. Oh my god. Oh, brother. Just the intro from both albums. Sweet Jesus. Who brought up this discussion? Oh, man. And so I know where your head is.
No, because I told you, I listened to all of Kanye's, and Graduation is easily my probably favorite or second favorite album, Kanye. Nothing was the same as my favorite album. Nothing was the same as my top 5 album of mine.
I got like Graduation is Kanye's best album. Okay. I got like an emotional attachment to College Dropout. So it's like, you know, is it College Dropout I'm thinking of?
The first one.
It might be Late Registration.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. That's surprising.
Yeah, it's Late Registration. So I got like an emotional tie to Late Registration. Like that, I was at a point in life where when that album dropped, it just spoke to me. I guess I don't know. I guess that's when like you start like appreciating music. You hear a certain album, you start appreciating music more. Yeah, Late Registration was kind of my shit. Really?
I can. I think the reason I like Late Registration the way I do is because of it had We Major on one of those 2K songs, 2K games.
Yeah.
And that song. No, it's not the best song on there, but that's one of the songs I've always liked on there. But
this is a great album. Now that I'm looking at it, this has Hey Mama, Touch the Sky, Gold Digger, Heard Him Say, Drive Slow. Oh man.
Good Morning, Champion.
Yeah, Diamond. Oh brother.
But nothing was the same, man. Nothing was the same, dude. That's just one of them albums. It's like you have to go back and just every time you think about it or listen to it, it just takes you back to when you were listening to it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Tuscan Leather.
That's an all-time intro. Then that has started from the bottom on there.
Think about it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Think about it. You get hit with Tuscan Leather, right? And then you're like, your reaction to Tuscan Leather is like, oh, wee. You know what I mean? And then you're like, what's next? And then you get hit with Started from the Bottom on some hype shit. You know what I mean?
Started from the Bottom.
And then you're like, okay, mellow me out, Drake. You know what I mean? Calm me down. And he hits you with Own It.
Oh man, Own It. Come Through.
That's my shit, bro.
Come Through.
That's my shit right there, bro. Oh man.
Come Through. Connect. I'm trying to think. What's the other ones? You got 305 in My City.
Yeah, Pound Cake.
Oh, Pound. Oh, yeah. Like I said, man, this is a tough decision. If I had to make a choice, if they hit me with the choose one album you can only listen to
for the rest of your life,
that's a tough decision.
Come on, bro. Can't do that to me.
Come on. You didn't mean that.
Like, choose one. Like, nope, just kill me. Like, what? You heard me, pull the trigger. You sure you don't want to just pick an album? Nope, can't do it.
You said anything about shooting you. Right, go ahead.
Oh, you don't have a gun? Here you go.
I'll supply.
Here, I turned the safety off and everything. Go ahead. Look, buddy, it's not that serious. Nope, it is for me. You brought it up. Just go ahead and do it. Worst behavior.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know.
Oh,
what?
Me? Yeah, all me on there. And get no free, Randy.
He's gotta start paying me for this. And the crazy part about it is that this album is so great, and we didn't even get a Wayne feature.
Nah, not at all.
Could you imagine if we had a Wayne feature that was the same?
Somewhere in there. Where would Wayne? Where would Wayne go though?
Put Wayne on Pound Cake.
Oh yeah, you could have easily put Wayne on Pound Cake. I would have took. Be honest with you, I would have took away this Paris Morton music and just made Pound Cake a three verse song. I was once I knew what Paris Morton music actually was.
Oh, Paris Morton music wasn't on another was the same.
It was after Pound Cake. You know how Pound Cake got two parts.
Okay, I got you.
Once I found out what Paris Morton music actually was, though, it was like, okay, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear your Paris Morton music ever again. Because to this day, I will never understand. You know, great song. Ashton Martin is a great song. But if you ask me, Drake should have held on to that. He should have kept that. Drake should have kept that.
Wait. You talk about the second half of
Ashton Martin is Drake's song. It's Drake's song.
Yeah.
He sold it to Rick Ross. I would have kept that for myself. Song, because the song was actually called Paris Morton music, but Rick Ross changed it to Ashton Martin music.
I would have kept it for myself, but if we being honest, Ross did his thing on that.
He did. But you know Drake had to oversee that. You know Drake was like, you can't be coming weak on my shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, I think that's the song that's one of the first songs I ever heard Drake on.
Drake spaz.
But
and then W vocals. He had W vocals on that track.
Yeah,
but he didn't. You know, picture if that track was on Nothing Was the Same though.
That's Take Care Drake, ain't it?
It is.
Peak emotional Drake.
He was coming into his final form.
I don't. If you
connect.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, man, this Kanye album is nothing off that, bro.
Cause that Kanye album, those first two songs are two of my favorite songs from Kanye.
The first three hit you like good Life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That sample, that Michael Jackson sample.
Oh my God, one of the. Let's kiss.
That's one of those questions where it would give me. I would have to listen to both albums before I made a final decision.
Man.
I just nothing was the same the other day.
And I told myself I was gonna go back and listen to this album, the Graduation album. I need to listen to Graduation again. Man, damn, bro. This was peak Kanye. If I wasn't mistaken, this is the time where Kanye produced like Put On for Jeezy and stuff like that.
I don't know. Yeah, you can't go wrong either way. This is peak. This is, I guess we'll never know Kanye.
Man.
I'm trying to make a decision, but it's hard.
Man, I want to say that both of them have. Let's see. Nah, man, Drake got way more. Yeah, Drake got way more. Depending on the person, I guess I guess depending on who you are, but in my opinion, I can listen to a lot of these Drake songs, bro.
I think the only one I would have a problem with is Wu-Tang Clan, Wu-Tang City. I think it's the name of it. That's the only one I was iffy about. But the rest of them, I can listen to.
You know, Drake didn't give us a time. I think this is the only album where Drake didn't give us a time. No, he didn't. He didn't put a time on his. He didn't put a city location thing on his. What was it? Thank Me Later. You know how Drake does those 7 a.m. and such and such.
Yeah.
He didn't do that on Nothing Was the Same.
Well, he had 3 or 5 about city. That's about it. But yeah, it's like, what city are you talking about, Drizzy? Are you serious?
But you know,
if I'm gonna go another one. It is a hard decision, but
this is tough.
I still don't feel confident saying it.
This is tough. These are arguably two of the best albums ever produced. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Nothing Was the Same as well.
Like, could you imagine both of these albums coming out the same year?
Be a great year of like music. This is great. And this was a time where Kanye was like challenged by 50 Cent.
But was he really challenged though?
Nah, because he put this out and 50 put out whatever the hell that album was.
Curtis. Like, come on now. Sit down somewhere.
No, I'm not gonna shit on 50, you know?
I will sit down somewhere. You knew you didn't have a chance. You just wanted the money. That's all. Curtis. Your name is Curtis. How about you be courteous and sit down?
I'm gonna look up the Curtis album.
Don't. It might give you a virus.
Okay, let's see what's on here.
There we go.
He had a song. He also had a song called "Touch the Sky."
He didn't touch it though.
Oh wait, he did have "I Get Money," which was a banger. "I Get Money" was a banger.
Was it?
It was. I remember people playing that. The rest of these I don't remember. That's messed up.
You had a D- performance.
Oh, he had Ayo Technology.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it.
You don't like Justin Timberlake?
We like Mr. Timberlake.
That's another thing. Justin, we need R&B Justin to come back. You seem to have forgotten what the niggas gave you. you over there. Yeah, I know you with your people over there, but you know, the black community, we need you. Come back.
Apparently you forgot who you are.
Yeah. You black on the inside, nigga. You need to come back. Come back home. We need you, JT.
Yeah, I'm a. It's hard, and like, I'm talking about by a hair.
It's so close. This like you wouldn't go wrong with both these albums. Like, you just play these albums back to back and just vibe. Really, I just vibe.
I was told yesterday, I want to say, that Kanye will always have a better album than Drake because Kanye can't produce.
Well, that's the thing. You know, Kanye produced Graduation, whereas Drake, you know, you got Boy Wonder and all, and 40 and all these guys. But that doesn't deter, like, you still got to put in your input, you know what I mean? You still got to rap on them beats and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, Kanye, production-wise, Kanye did more, you know what I mean? But still, like...
That's tough.
I mean, if we're talking about producing rapper, Kanye's the best rapper producer ever. But
I don't know, Mr. Travis Scott has something to say. I'm just
brother.
Kanye's the best at what he does.
Yeah. And yeah. Simple as that.
Which segue into the next segment of this, which is Drake being compared to Michael Jackson. I don't like it.
This is blasphemous. I don't know who keeps coming up with these things.
Yeah, the past few days I've been on this Michael Jackson train just to remind myself how goated this man is. It was our first podcast. We talked about it. This man had the best album of all time.
Yeah, bar none. like what? From top to bottom, that's hard to do, bro.
Yeah, he had no skips.
You could literally skip nothing. Even if you wanted to, you're like, I gotta go back. I gotta go back.
I gotta re-witness this.
It's funny because I just recently saw a Facebook post. It was like name the best Michael Jackson song without saying Billie Jean or Thriller.
That's easy.
And I was like, people was having a hard time. I was like, nigga, the man has a catalog like none other, bruh.
I mean, it's so many you can go with.
You can't go wrong. You literally can't go wrong, bro. And you can't go wrong from Little Mike.
ABC.
You know, I'll be there. Come on now.
That's all you need.
Come on, bro.
This dude, remember the time. PYT.
Man.
The way you make me feel, rock my world.
I fucks with Drizzy, and I think Drizzy has passed up Mike in terms of hits.
No,
I'm saying in terms of more produced hits, he has. I think Drizzy has more. When you go look at it in history books or whatever, they'll say Drake had more hits than MJ and the Beatles. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's a better artist or songs hit harder. This means he's done more because he's done more.
That,
but I don't know. It's sad. It's a sad reality that the older we get, the younger generation will not know Mike. You know what I mean?
You know what somebody brought up? They said Drake can go in the club and just chill. Mike could never do that. You know how many people would just be coming after Mike?
Oh yeah, it'd probably be insane. I think that's why Mike kind of did his own thing at his own place. No, but
never man.
Okay.
That's what it was.
I still think Mike had nothing to do with any of that.
I don't think so either.
But in history books as well. Doesn't deter the fact that this nigga is the greatest artist of all time. And it pisses me off when people bring up these conversations he has a challenger. He doesn't have a challenger, people. He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. And people say the closest thing would probably be Prince.
Not even though. I don't even think.
I don't even see that.
I don't even, and I like Prince, but I just don't think, people say, oh, he's not the greatest performer, but they was like, oh, Beyonce is a better performer. Like, no, MJ.
What?
Like, no, bruh. Beyonce is a great performer, but made people faint.
Like, you talking about people who would buy tickets months in advance just to faint before he even starts.
Could you imagine?
You just wasted your money.
Imagine you bought tickets months in advance. You're like, I'm about to go see Mike Jack, nigga. You get there, nigga, come on stage. Just not even him, just a silhouette. There's a fucking silhouette of it. That nigga hits you with the one finger snap. And he just, you did it. And
I'm done.
They wake you up. Where am I? You fainted at the Michael Jackson concert. What? Yeah, the concert's over. No.
You wake up in the hospital.
Let me out. Try to take all the tubes off of you and all that. Let me out of here.
Take me back.
And like, don't worry, you'll get your refund. Damn the money. Damn it, I say.
Your electrolytes was low.
Whose fault is that, Doc? I missed it.
Oh goodness.
Nigga trying to pull the plug. Just pull it already. That won't do anything. I said pull the plug.
Listen to me.
Oh man.
Nothing.
That would be. I said that to myself too. I said people used to go to MJ's concerts, faint, and miss the whole concert. And I know those tickets were tough.
Oh yeah, I know. What? I saw something. They said the man had a 2.5 hour concert, and everybody had to stand. Could you imagine? You like this when people think like of the cream of the crop of people. This dude had dudes wanting to be him.
Yeah, like
and females wanted him. Like
when you go back and look at it, you're like, I really want to be dressed like. Now you know what? I did.
You know it's crazy. Like he one of those people is like, if anybody tried to dress like how he did now, you'll get clowned.
Oh yeah, I'm coming after you, my damn self. Just notice. But it's a tribute to Mike. Shut up, loser.
You thought that Jerry Curl was cool?
All those damn zippers on your jacket.
You ain't shiny enough. But looking back, the dude was smooth.
He was. And,
like,
ain't nobody as smooth. Nobody probably ever will be as smooth. It's just a different aura, bruh. Mike was different. Different than everybody.
And
which begs the question: do you think
what?
you think if Stevie Wonder knew how to dance, he'd be like,
oh yeah, okay, all right. All right, I don't know where that's coming from.
Stevie Wonder was big too. You know what I mean? It's just that
he was big.
It's just that you just didn't necessarily get the entertainment part.
I mean, you got to see him play the piano.
The head bob is fine, but imagine if he could dance though. Imagine if Stevie was dancing. Yeah. Changes everything now, doesn't it?
Does it? Does it really?
It does. Damn, this blind nigga can not only do music, this blind nigga can get down. Know what I mean?
See his feet.
How does he do it?
I heard he was with Mike all summer.
Yo, every time I see a video of like Mike with other celebs, it just always makes me crack up because like You couldn't do nothing stupid around Mike ever.
Like you tried to show that you were on the same level as him, but which brings me to an interesting point. I was listening to Mike Tyson, and I don't know if you heard it, but he said he went to a concert, and after the concert, he goes backstage with Mike, but Mike didn't know he was there. Mike's sitting there waiting on his car so he can leave. And he goes up to Mike and he says, "Hey, how you doing?" And and MJ says, "Do I know you from somewhere?" And he said, and Tyson said he was at like his prime, like everybody knew who he was. And he just said, "No, I'm just a big fan." He said, "Oh, okay." Got in his car and drove off. You know how dope that gotta be? First of all, if you Tyson, how do you feel? Do you feel disrespected? Do you, like
well,
how do you feel?
I just knocked out the guy in the third round last fight. Now Mike's gonna tell me he doesn't even know who I am.
Like,
It's bullshit.
oh man. you at your peak, your prime, everybody knows you. You the best in the league. These niggas is like, who are
Yeah,
you?
imagine Mike like
Do I know you from somewhere?
what, that soft voice.
Like, do I know you? You know me.
All right. Yes, that's how we're gonna play it. Like you're Prince, right? That pissed him off. Oh, Mike would be pissed the hell off.
What did you just call me?
Dude, oh man. That man's funny.
That's crazy
Mike-
though. We got to stop doing the comparison. Mike is one of those people we will retire in conversations that can't be messed with, right?
Didn't he got enrolled into the Hall of Fame rock and roll twice?
Yeah.
Twice.
You can't just, we're not gonna mess with Mike. All right, Mike, that conversation will be deaded. Just like I think, Tupac's and the Biggies of the world should not be involved. Anybody's listening more. They're etched in a certain category nobody else can be etched in.
It was Fat Joe who came out and said if there was a Michael Jackson award, Drake would win it. That doesn't mean he's better than Mike. He acknowledged that Mike was the best of all time, but he just said if there was a Michael Jackson award, he won it.
Yeah, that's true. Drake is
Which is fine, yeah.
biggest,
But it's like for a Michael Jackson award, like what are you comparing it to? The music or like his?
the music. I think it's everything. Like music, you put how much you're putting out of. Like
Everything hits and longevity. Of course, Drake. But if you're thinking like singing and moves, you gotta consider Chris Brown.
yeah, it's just that all these guys are not as consistent as Drizzy, bruh. You know what I mean? Drake's too damn consistent. That's what puts him ahead of a lot of people. You know what I mean? Consistency.
I got one good question before we leave this topic. So we know Drizzy's been on a nasty run lately. Has Drake had a better run than Prime Wayne?
I am not going to do this. I refuse to engage in this. I don't know.
OVO. Get him.
Who's the man thinks he is, eh?
Being Drake from Canada, being I'm from Jamaica.
That Wayne run, though. Jeez, Louise, man. How do you compare the Wayne run though? Like,
what you mean? I mean, a run is a run, you know.
that Wayne run was like, damn, bro. Okay, I put it like this. That Wayne run was Jordan, right?
Don't do this.
No, I'm saying like Jordan had, what? how many seasons? 12, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And Jordan from 91 to 98, missing out on 94 and 95 because he decided he was gonna retire or whatever. I would say that was Wayne's run. You know what I mean? 3P twice.
So how long was the run for Wayne?
6 years.
A 6-year run.
Yeah, it was a good 6 years. I would say Drake is to LeBron, right? Where it's like a long ass run. You got your misses, but you still like getting great ass.
Time goes on, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So I'm assuming you would compare Kanye to Kobe.
Kanye's Kobe, where like you know, you, man, it's tough. It's tough. Those runs are tough. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting question. Oh, I got one more question before we get off the subject. Just because we're already talking about him, I asked somebody which one would have been a bigger deal had it happened: a Pac and Big collab or a Prince and Mike collab.
Prince and Mike. It would have had a bigger reach because they would have, you know, it would have crossed over into the pop culture. You would have had, you know, all people of all walks of life listening to it. Whereas Pac and Big would have just been hip hop culture. But if you ain't listening to hip hop, you ain't really checking for no Pac and Biggie like that.
That makes sense.
That would have been getting a Pac and Big feature and when they were both at their peak though. Oh Lord, that'd have been nice. That would have been nice.
You know, if nah, I can't say that. I was gonna say like the only person that probably could have deaded that beef would have been Mike. Cause you know Mike always try to be a little peacemaker. Cause you imagine Mike.
I'm gonna be honest.
You know,
that beef would have been deaded with just a little bit more time.
Yeah. So what they did that in '96?
Yeah.
96 for Pac, 97 and for Big. Yeah. Like
that,
give it to 2000, it would have been dope.
Because Pac was getting ready to leave Death Row and all that, so I'm pretty sure Pac would have been like, man, Pac was done with all that street stuff. He would have been like, man, I'm off that. No, he didn't really get the chance to get there. Another person who could have deaded that beef, or two people who could have deaded that beef, was Dre and Diddy. If Dre and Diddy could have shown that they could have worked together, and pretty sure they could have deaded that beef too. They played up to everybody in that played up to the whole West Coast versus East Coast thing.
Everybody played a part.
Yeah.
I give credit to Snoop for at least trying.
Snoop could have been another one. Snoop could have been another person that did that whole thing.
I think he tried, but at the time it wasn't right for Pac. He didn't want to. I don't think he wanted to do it at that time.
It's just a weird thing, like especially when you think somebody tried to set you up to kill you. You just are gonna be on that energy for a long time.
But it's like one of those things was like, even a real nigga gonna at least find out facts first.
He thought he had enough evidence, I guess, and was like, why would they bring me to New York, and then this happens. Supposedly they were working on something then when that happened. So, never got to it though.
It's sad. Those are two collabs that would have been astronomical for the
Mike and Prince was never gonna happen. Those niggas hated each other. I'm talking about hate. Hate was real. They just hated each other for some reason.
To this day, I never understood why they did.
There's a weird story going around about how like it started with like a Bobby Brown concert or something like that. And something about like Bobby Brown brought somebody, like he brought one of them on stage first, and somebody told him, "Oh, such and such is here," and then the other person came on stage, and like from what how people tell the story was like MJ basically like outshined Prince or something like that.
But that's to be expected, Prince.
But it's like it's supposed to be Prince's moment, you know what I mean? And like,
I blame the fans because they actually made Prince feel like he's better than Mike.
Nah, I mean you're to be expected though, right? Like you have to think like there's nobody really better than me. You got to think like that.
Yeah, but I'm like the record show, Prince, Princeton, the record show.
You know.
So another thing I heard that Mike wanted Prince on Bad, the song. You know who's Bad? He wanted him on that. He was supposed to be Wesley Snipes in that music video. But apparently Prince said he didn't like the first line of the song.
I can see that.
But it's like like nobody accused or even had speculations of Mike being gay. We all knew Mike was getting f***s. So like that line wasn't gonna make anybody think anything.
They both had questionable ass lines.
Well, yeah. You're right. For a long time, I thought Prince was on the other side. I really did.
Prince, yeah, Prince was how do you say adronymous or whatever? Where
Prince was
those guys like they'll purposely like try to make themselves look like women.
Oh,
he was one of those guys. It was like, that's a stupid reason for them to. But they always had a little beef going on, whatever. That's hilarious. I wish I could just be in a room with attention. You know what I mean?
You don't have more hits than me. Yeah, Prince.
Mike just saying slick stuff. Oh, what do you know? Another check. Thriller.
Right. How's that Purple Rain going?
The forecast says cloudy.
One more thing, Mike. One more thing.
He's got one more, I tell you.
He said that thing like, was it? Yeah, Will I Am took Mike to a Prince concert, and Prince came down and played a guitar solo in front of them. And I guess when he left, Mike, no, the next day he went to Mike's house to eat breakfast. And the first thing Mike said, "Why did he play this guitar in my face like that?" I would have been like, Mike, I don't know.
You're looking too much into it, man.
But those are two things that we have been robbed of. We should have gotten.
Hey, but it happens. How you feel about Drake at the Cole concert in Miami? Saying
we were supposed to go there.
I didn't know Cole was. I wasn't even checking for concert stuff like that. I didn't know Cole was.
I forgot. I remembered when he put the tour thing out, but it just slipped my mind. But
I didn't think nothing of it. I'm surprised though.
For him to tell him that he's an all-time great, it's nice that he's telling him that. I mean, we all know that's true,
But you see how close their relationship is. This is why I think Kendrick feels some type of way. Cause
but I feel like Kendrick did that himself. I feel like Cole is closer to Kendrick.
Or he was, right? He used to be. I don't think that's the case no more.
But it's like
something happened. Cause like maybe they still cool. They're cool. They're probably still cool, you know.
I don't think it has nothing to do with that, you know, that friendly battle they have. I don't think none of them are actually like that. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where it's like,
because people say they're starting to see Drake and Cole together a lot more, like, than anything else. Drake cleared this man to remix one of his tracks off of his new album. I was like, damn, that's kind of like quick. But I guess Cole was the only person he would let do that. So I mean, they're pretty close. They got each other.
That makes sense.
They got each other in their top. I mean, Cole did say, Drake and he put Drake and Kendrick above him. Like he was like, they're both better than me.
But is that just him being humble, or is he really?
That's somebody who's humble. That's somebody who's like. That's somebody who's always looking for a reason to get better. Because, to be honest, like, although I think a certain way of Cole, what should I say? The global consensus is that Drake and Kendrick are better than him.
But we haven't heard from Kendrick in a while, so it's hard to say Kendrick's better than you.
Yeah, but if you was to go put a poll up on Twitter or whatever, those are gonna be your results. You're gonna have Drake and Kendrick of Cole. A lot of people just don't mess with Cole's type of.
I think that's because when you think of Cole, you automatically think of 2014 Forest Hill Drive. When you think of Kendrick, you think of Damn was nice, Good Kid, Mad City, Pepper Butterfly. When you think of Cole, you don't think of, you know, KOD and.
Which is crazy to me because those are all great albums. Like Born Center, 2014, KOD, and then the off season. Those are four back to back.
They're not. Yeah, they're nice. I agree, but I just think it's like one of those things where Cole went so good on 14 Horse Drive. He hasn't had anything to compare it or become close to it.
Neither is Kendrick though. And if you ask me, Kendrick ain't have nothing since Good Kid, Mad City to compare it to that.
Damn was pretty good.
Damn was pretty good, but it ain't no Good Kid, Mad City though. Good Kid, Mad City's track list alone, it's just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, I can see it.
And you mix it in with those skits, those in between skits.
I don't know why. I don't know. He loves them ugly skits.
Yeah, bruh. Backseat freestyle, money trees, swimming pools. Bitch don't kill my vibe. Poetic justice. You know, Compton, Mad City. Oh, bruh.
Was it a Mad City?
Yeah, bruh. And then when this album, Good Kid, Mad City, makes you feel like you're in West Coast California, even though you probably never been there or even never lived there. He just paints the picture so well in his album for you. Like that same thing that same thing Drake did. Drake made you feel like you was in Toronto. Cole made you feel like you was in Fayetteville or Carolina. So they got a good way of painting these pictures.
Yeah. I think that's the reason why people give Kendrick and Drake a nod over Cole, because when you think of their latest and you think of their older stuff, you think, yeah, they got a lot of hits. But it's like when you think of Cole, you automatically think of that one album.
Which is crazy because Born Center is arguably Cole's best album.
Really?
Yeah, Born Center was slept on. Big time slept.
Yeah, forbidden fruit. And that's another thing. None of these three niggas are doing collabs with these.
Not that we know of.
I mean, that they have released, but I think that's another one of those things where it's like, I feel like that's I feel like, didn't Cole say he wouldn't do no more features? Or am I tripping?
No, Cole was saying he wasn't gonna do features on albums anymore, but then people kept pestering him, so he finally put features on his new album.
Oh, I thought he said he wasn't giving no features out.
Oh no, I think Cole probably jump on some stuff. He'll jump on some.
So yeah. See, because like I think just for the culture, we just need that one song all three of them niggas on. Will we get it? Probably not. It
has to happen at some point. It's got to happen. I just don't know where Kendrick and Drake's friend, like, I don't know where their relationship like. I think they're low key beefing, but
I don't think they're beefing anymore.
They said on that new song that new feature that Kendrick got, he was saying something about it's like your favorite artist DMing my girl. And
you think it's Kendrick?
People saying Kendrick talking about Drake.
Oh, you say Drake? Oh, I don't know.
No, Drake is the type to
swinging a couple DMs.
Just wanted to say hi.
You know, I'm a fan of your husband.
But,
all right,
Drake, you know. Maybe. I don't know. Kendrick's weird, man. Kendrick's the weird one in this whole equation.
I'm telling you, he's the weird one. He's the one that's making himself isolated. Like, all right, brother.
He did spaz on that feature. I'm not gonna lie.
It's tough.
You know. I had yeah. I think I told you already. Like, we were supposed to get a Drake Kanye album. We never got it.
Yeah, Wolves.
That's crazy to me. I didn't know those two were working on something.
I'm not surprised after when I had told you a while ago that Say What's Real is that Say You Will, same beat.
Yeah.
First of all, this is pre-prime Drake, and this nigga had one of the hardest lines.
Yeah.
That nigga's tough. But anyway,
now what I was gonna say was, did you know about the whole beat thing between Kanye and Drake?
Beat.
The whole, like, you remember that beat where like Kanye came on there and it was like
Scoopity Whoop.
Yeah. I didn't know that was like a Drake thing. I heard that Drake, like, yeah, I heard Drake.
That's when it had well, you remember, LeBron got the shop.
Yeah.
And the episode where Drake was on there.
I do remember that episode. I didn't hear them talk about it though. I thought
it was just, they had a segment where it was Drake and a whole bunch of other people. Then they just had a whole different segment. It was just Drake, Maverick Carter, and LeBron. It was just them three niggas. They talked about Kanye had showed the picture of his son, and that he went to Wyoming to help him with his album, and then sent him that beat. But before he even could get on the beat, he just released that Scoopity Whoop first.
Yeah, they said Drake felt that way, which I would have felt that way about it too. Nigga. Like,
why you gave me this?
Scoopity poop, like, really?
That's how you feeling?
I'd shoot you right now. You poop.
Scoop. Yeah. It was a funny little thing there.
Okay, speaking of funny little things, that's our last topic of the day here. Mr. Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, Roberto.
Oh, how you find your way in.
This past weekend, Mr. Robert Kelly was indicted on charges. He was found guilty on racketeering, sex trafficking charges, and he is facing a lengthy amount of jail time here. They say he might even face like life in prison.
That's not far out of the equation.
How do you feel about R.
Kelly? I mean, I just saw another video yesterday that they had people outside the courtroom actually chanting and protesting to get this man free, which is bizarre, and blasting his music in the process.
That's insane. You're not helping. When you blast his music, you're not helping. Those lyrics are very convincing. Those lyrics will get him more jail time.
Could you imagine you out there and then you hear somebody yell, play age was nothing but a number.
The judge just comes out there and slaps on 10 more.
Oh, I forgot about that song. Give him 10 more. I was just talking about my car. Stop lying. Yeah, it's not looking good for you, Roberto.
Yeah, man. The New York Times. Sheesh, man. They said the abuse started as early as the 1990s. Had a whole bunch of neighbors around him.
Neighbors?
Like enablers. He had some like people around him.
Oh.
Like enabling him to do the stuff. This man had henchmen.
See.
This man had that's not funny. But this man had fucking video game boss. What? This nigga had henchmen. He had henchmen to lodge threats and exact revenge. Blackwailing women. Jeez.
Yeah, it is not looking good for you, Roberto. I'm just being honest. We might never see this man again.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, Roberto. You had a nice run. It's caught up to you.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, this man henchman. She's run away. Find her. It's just so disturbing to think about it.
Hey, what did Chance the Rapper say? I didn't value the accuser's stories.
He shouldn't be speaking at all.
Yeah, Chance, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, Chance. You how about you release better music? How about that? How about you focus on your career?
Now, okay. Now that R. Kelly's like being charged and looking at life, should his music stay like up?
I mean, he's not gonna make any profit off of his accounts. Are still gonna be frozen, right?
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. If I was him, I'd just like sign over the profits to his children or something like that.
His children probably not even gonna want to listen to junk.
Nah, but you know, people play R. Kelly music. At least the kids will be making something from it. Instead of that money just like not going nowhere.
Could you imagine? This is just hypothetical. Could you imagine if they just said, "We're gonna keep all your music up, but all the profit that you make go the a foundation for kids." Kids.
Man, F those kids. Like, nope, that's what got you in trouble in the first place. I don't know why you would say that. That's another 10 years.
Hey, you get the cop in the corner. That's what got you here.
See, that's shit I be talking about, Robert. Can't say stuff like that, man.
See, he did do it. That's why he hog-tied. Hog-tied.
That's forever the funniest thing to me. I don't know how to hog-tie people. Oh man. I mean,
yeah.
Will you ever listen to another Robert Kelly track ever?
Yeah, I will. I think the only thing people just don't deter them away is what song it is. Like their favorite song may be a song that sounds skeptical now that you know, but a song like "Step in the Name of Love," you know, it has nothing to do with it.
But how do you know?
What if
it has some secret meaning? You know what I mean?
Right.
What if it's like I stepped into?
Right.
What if the child's name was Love?
All right, let's relax. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
What if the child's name was Love and he stepped into her? You know?
I think he would have said something. If it was a step in the name of Brittany or something.
That's not how it works. What if whoever he was dealing with at the time, he called her Love as a nickname? You know, like, oh, how you doing, Love? And that. And so, you know?
No, I'm not giving you that.
Connecting the dots. We're connecting the dots here, you know?
You know how many weddings that song has been on at?
Nah, those weddings are associated with. Those are his enablers they were speaking of.
Oh, so you knew.
This man had henchmen. That's hilarious to me.
Find them.
Could you imagine? I'm sorry. Look, somebody walking to that nigga office like this, so Mr. Robert, sir.
What can I do for you? You got the two henchmen on each side of his desk with guns.
Like this. What have you heard about the 15-year-old?
Her birthday's coming up, right?
Like, good. Turning 16, which means we still have 2 more years.
2 more years, or she's not seasoned enough. I'm just like the henchmen, and like they weren't like, man, this dude here is crazy.
Nah, that's nuts. Niggas probably getting paid so well. They was probably getting paid so well, bro. They was like, it's Robert, you know, he's gonna do what he do. I'm sure one of them had to have some morals. Like, guys, y'all don't feel like this is wrong? Shut up, nigga, you missed up the wedding.
Jeffrey, he's paying us good. You ever made this kind of money in your life? No. Shut up.
I'm just saying, man. Say nothing. That's what you say.
That's what you need to say. Nothing. Robert, come back in the room. Is there a problem? No, sir.
No, sir, Mr. Robert, sir. Just tell Jeffrey here how we appreciate these new Versace suits. And she got us. And Jeffrey was just telling us how his niece turned 13. It's like, oh, is that right? Ain't that right, Jeffrey?
Can I invite her over to the house?
Like, come on, man.
Leave her alone. Nah, I'll leave her alone, all right.
Really? Yeah. You finna mess this up for us. That's just hilarious. Nigga had henchmen, bro.
Hey, can you imagine a nigga really doing that? Bringing up somebody's niece, and then he bring up like, oh, since we talk about nieces, what about your 2 nieces? They 15, Robert, just like you like them. Oh yeah,
nigga,
bring him over.
Nigga, diamond your younger siblings out. Don't you got a sister who like 14? Hey, whoa! You leave Chandrice out of this.
Oh, Jack.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
This nigga Robert just licking his chops. Y'all figure out all this information. Get back to me.
Don't y'all got a sister?
That's just hilarious. I just picture this nigga in the office staring out the window, and then they're like, "Mr. Robert's turn." That nigga just turn around. What you got for me? That nigga had henchmen, bro.
What school is she at?
Okay, we need to get off this before they like. Okay, these niggas make a light up the victims, stuff like that. Yeah, that's canceled.
And then they go down to school. The school calling the kid out of class early. Limo go to pick him up.
Apparently, you won some kind of sweepstakes or something. And you're like, sweepstakes? I don't remember entering in any sweepstakes.
Your mom said it's cool. Okay. Now they happy because they get to leave school early. Hey, Shantrish. You want some McDonald's? That's so sad. Dang, Roberto. This man had henchmen. That's crazy. I really want to know.
Somebody describes the people around you as henchmen. Fuck, you're a whole movie villain at that point.
They got glasses on and suits. They can't say nothing unless spoken. So what's your name? My name's Tasha. What's your name? I can't speak to you. Robert would like that.
I just picture this nigga R. Kelly going up to a girl like, "Hey, so how old are you?" "Oh, I'm 19. Like, yuck.
You're too old for me.
This old ass woman from in front of me.
You got a young sister. I can make her a star. I can make her a real star.
Oh man.
Middle school, you say?
This dude Rob.
Middle school, you say? That's perfect. Start him off young.
They lick his chops. He said she's in middle school.
About around the corner, you say? Okay, all right.
3 o'clock. All right, 3 o'clock. They get out.
She gets out of school at 3 o'clock, huh? Okay. She ain't got to worry about the school bus. I can tell you that.
You hear that, Charles? 3 o'clock. Yeah, boss.
They can answer the attitude because they heard it the first time. Oh goodness! Could you imagine you riding? And he keeps saying it. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Like I heard you first time, boss. I wrote it down, the planner and everything. I don't
need you to keep telling me. I don't want you to forget.
That's just crazy, though. Well, I mean, I guess that's the end of Robert chapter. You know?
Oh man, I'm gonna bring this up at least one time.
Yeah,
because this is just so.
It's hilarious, and we're making fun of Robert. Just know we're making fun of Robert and not the victims.
Not the victims.
Victims, they went through enough trauma. They don't need us to talk about it. But
yeah,
Robert's his way of thinking is like hilarious.
Now that we actually know what his way of.
Yeah, there's the evidence to back that shit up, but not. That's it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man.
That's funny. That man Robert is a. Woo, that man's something else. That's funny.
Old minutes out here. So you have a question of the day for good people.
It said it could be a very controversial. Honestly.
Oh brother, what we got here?
True or false? men can lead women, women cannot lead men. Yeah. For y'all that need to also know, Rio Twitter will be in the description.
What? That's crazy how my account suddenly got deleted. Listen, look, okay. False.
Okay.
I've seen it to where like a woman will like steer someone in the right direction, you know what I mean? Like she will like do things or like make decisions for the dude and it will like benefit him. I mean, I guess it ain't someone leading, but it is like kind of contributions to like, you know.
So you disagree about the women can lead men, or you disagree about the men cannot lead women?
I think women can lead men. I think women can lead men. I think the problem is like the person, really. How level-headed can you be? And when situations do get tough, can you stay that same level-headed person? Because we've seen like somebody with a laid-back attitude, like they get into an argument with their girl, they're like, man, I don't even want to argue with you, this and that. Try to walk away. Girl ain't doing that, you know what I mean? No girl is ever gonna be like, you know what? I don't even want to argue with you. No, I've never heard not one say that ever. So,
oh wait, are you calling women drama starters?
No, I'm just saying, like when they want to get their point across, they're gonna get it across. Some guys just don't feel like be feeling like talking something. Like it's like, man, you got it. They don't want to, you know what I mean? They don't want to even. No, you got it. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, I heard you.
They don't even want to go through it. But I've never heard a girl be like, whatever, you got it. Nah, I don't want to argue. This and that. And they're going to keep going until they get their point across.
It's true.
As far as leadership goes, they can lead. I've seen it. So, like, it's been done because, like, what's the difference between that and, like, a single mom raising a kid? If she's, like, oh.
But that's, like I said, man, not a boy.
Well, she has to teach that boy to be a man, right?
But that's a whole different topic. Can they even do that? Can a woman teach a boy how to be a man?
Not necessarily, to a fault. To an extent. He's gonna have to go find certain aspects of being a man in other father figures. Like to a point they can. Teaching right from wrong and morals and stuff like that, that's the part that they can do. Like teaching how to be a man, step up and do this and that. As he's gonna have to learn that himself.
Makes sense. Like a single dad can't teach a daughter how to be a mother,
right?
Or a woman,
right?
Okay.
He can only show her right from wrong and these morals and how you should like have respect for yourself.
Yeah,
but he can't teach her how to like be a woman necessarily. You know what I mean? Oh, but leadership is a fine line, man. Like I don't know, leading. Can guys even lead anymore? I don't think guys can even.
Tough.
Everything is about being equal, right? So like,
yeah,
which is a whole nother topic in itself because you know that people want equality, but when there's certain situations that come up, that equality gets thrown out the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This country was to go to war. They're not equally putting men and women out there. it's mostly gonna be men going out there. You know what I mean?
What are you trying to say? Women can't fight?
They can, but you know, they're gonna want them to be here just in case, you know, it gets blown up on a grenade or something like that. So
they're only good for aiding, is what you're saying.
Rio
De Niro's Twitter meeting.
I'm just saying, you know, like, okay, what about when you're out on to dinner, right? The check comes. All of a sudden, it ain't about equality no more. Because you, my man, has to pay. You gotta pay. You asked her out, you gotta foot that bill, even if the date was horrible.
Really?
Yeah, because you asked her out.
That's true. Even if she offers to pay, or you gotta do 50-50.
If she offered to pay, you gotta turn it down. You gotta turn it down. I know a lot of niggas have this discussion online, but trust me, fellas, you asked her out. If it was like one of those things where like she asked you, or like a mutual party kind of thing, like y'all out with friends or something like that, of course. But like, you step up to a girl and you ask her out, you have to pay for the bill, whether or not the date was good or not.
Interesting.
Don't pull a Eli and drive off.
I gotta go to the bathroom
And drive off. But I'd never had a whack ass date like that, but like, even if it was, I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Y'all just didn't click. But in all honesty, we need to stop asking girls out without a conversation first.
Yeah.
Conversate, get to know one another. If you feel like you vibe, then ask her out. Don't just step to her.
Right. People usually do that conversating while on the date.
But now you stuck paying for a date that you didn't. You know what I mean? That is going absolutely nowhere. Now you mad. Now you mad because you paid.
Left my wallet in the car. I'll be right back.
But so you're back to your original question. Yes, one can lead the other. It's just the other has to want to be led. Gotta be the one. If your girl is making more than you, doing more for the relationship than you, nigga, just give it up. Like she's the head of the table until otherwise. You know what I mean? You can still be the man. You can still be the man, but she's the head of the table. She's running this whole shit.
She's got the paper.
Which is a very weird. You know what? If my girl's making more than me,
you gotta work 2 jobs.
Don't.
You gotta hop into Hendrix bag.
Don't pay nothing for me, if that makes sense. Like,
don't pay nothing for you.
Yeah. If you're gonna pay like a bill or something like that, pay it, but don't tell me about it. But if we're going out or we go to the store or anything, it's on me. You're not about to see here.
What you're not gonna do is pay for it.
You're not about to little dog me. You know what I mean? And I gotta stand in the back behind you with my arms.
They hugging her from behind.
I appreciate this, babe.
Good looks.
Like, we're not doing that.
Okay, they had one where the girl was cooking in the kitchen and the dude came out and hugged her. He's like, well, you know that dude 2K came out. She said, go get my purse.
And they run up there. Yes.
You mind if I get some VC?
Nah. You doing too much. Nah. Yeah, you right. Game's enough.
My bad. Hey, you right.
Nah, that was stupid. I don't even know why I asked.
It just came out. My bad. I appreciate it though.
I'm not gonna be that dude. You know? She get it as a gift. That's something else. Like, okay. Not gonna be. Yeah, babe. You know, it comes out next week, and all my friends say they were gonna get it. You know, I wanted to play with my friends. You always say how you don't like me going out, so I'll just be here at the house playing the game.
It's a win-win if you ask me.
You gotta explain it. Hell nah. See, that's why I can't be doing stuff like that. Man, I'm good. Right, the interesting question. Wait, hold on. Do you think, because you're not finna sit here and throw me under the bus and not give me, you know?
What?
Do you think women can lead men?
Only if man is open to it.
Apparently not.
He's not open to it, then it's not gonna happen.
They'll never be. It's just a certain amount of power that men ain't ready to give up. They'll never be.
That's true.
I mean, we have to have some type of power
In some way.
money, power, and respect, man. Those are the three things I always say. Money, power, and respect. Respect to me is above all of that. Show me the respect I deserve.
But if you have power, you get respect.
Nah, some people put that fake stuff on. Like, I'm only nice to you because you are willing to give me money, or I know what you can do for me. Like, for my real respect, bro. Like, I mess with this person because they're genuine and they do this, that. That's why.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I like it.
Well,
let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, man.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Let us know what y'all thinking. Let us know how y'all feel about men leading women and women leading men. Let us know about the whole Drake versus MJ thing, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nothing Was the Same versus Graduation, which is your favorite album. And tell us what y'all think about the NFL season so far. Who you rocking with? Pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of new Rams fans and Raiders fans.
And Bucks.
So, but let us know what y'all think in general. And I am working on getting us on Spotify and Apple Music. So be on the lookout for that soon. LeJit is coming straight to your ears.
Brother.
And we are out of here, man. This is a pretty lengthy episode, I must say. I didn't know time was...
Yeah. Stick on the ice. Don't forget.
Alright, man. Remember, if it ain't us, it ain't LeJit. I put my posters in the background. I'm pointing at it.
Yeah. This type of stuff Roberto had in his room to make
end the show. And we're out of here. Yep.
Jet little dolls in it.
We're out.